Howdy folks, this is my review of my Falken Wildpeak all-terrain tire. I got it for replacement. my Honda's got almost 40,000 on it, and its original tires were ready for the elephant graveyard, so I replaced them. I bought these tires partially because the Goodyear Fallon armors that I planned to purchase were out of stock, and I had to wait an extra, just a couple of days, but they wanted an extra several $100s, so I decided not to wait. I got these Wildpeaks, these Falken Wildpeaks, for $7.29 at the door, and that came with a lifetime balancing and rotation. So far I've put about a little over 3,000 miles on them, and they're a really good tire. They're relatively quiet. I've noticed after about the first 2,000 miles that they started to have a little more hum in them. I'm hoping that'll go away with the first rotation. Hopefully. I did notice a slight drop in miles per gallon. I used to get in the low 18s with my original tires. Granted, they'd been worn down a lot, so they probably lost some weight. These tires are probably 7-8 pounds a piece heavier for each tire, so you figure that's, quite a little bit. And it does affect your MPG. You can see here, 17 is what I've gotten for the last nearly 3,000 miles. And this is what I got in the last 800, but this is a lot more freeway driving. I'd say it's within a mile MPG loss in miles per gallon after having these tires swapped out. Another reason why I might have got a better MPG is because I took off my roof rack that I had up there, and that thing weighed, I think it's 35 pounds, with the other miscellaneous attachments, maybe 45. So you figure the wind drag plus the 40 pounds of machine up there probably gave me another half a mile. So I got back some of that. These aren't a bad tire, like I say. Hopefully in the next few 100 miles, I'll get, or not 100 miles, but 1,000 miles, I'll have them rotated, and I'll see if that noise makes any difference, if it diminishes at all. Like I said, these aren't a bad tire. I put a little over 3,000, and I've gone to the snow once. We went to Big Bear, and it did fine, for being on the road. We didn't do any off-roading at Big Bear, just on the road. But it was really cold, and there was a lot of sleet on the ground, and it didn't slip at all. I think the bigger tread nodules are going to mean more vibration in general. The steering is precise. I have to give it to that. That's one thing I like about the Falkens. Falken's a company that's been around since the mid-'80s. It's a Japanese company. These tires I have are actually made in Thailand. Even though it's a Japanese country, I guess they outsource to Thailand. Several people told me that the ones that are actually made and manufactured in Japan are superior. Like I say, these have been on there for a little more than 3,000 miles, and they perform admirably. I really can't complain about it, other than that little noise, and I hope that it'll diminish or go away when I have the tires rotated. But I'll give you an update when that occurs. Alrighty, folks.